Hari Om, Sarve Janaha Sugino Bhavantu. So I shall continue my part 4. Cosmic code is illusion and not fermions and bosons. So in the last 3 parts, we saw scientifically some proof from right from Aristotle's the flying arrow is motionless. See, under the principles of scientific theories, we have under the conservation of the theories, mainly mass and energy conservation theories if you take, and as also as per the cosmic DNA, the nature at the pre-inflationary period before the Big Bang is same as now in the quantum level, in the atoms. Both are same. What was there, the nature before the Big Bang and the nature you find in atoms, they are same. And in any system, the energy cannot increase or decrease from from the pre-inflationary period when it completes its cycle to its end. The energy doesn't change. That's what they say, all science. So whatever you see the changes in between is due to the illusions. Just like when an electron, a subatomic particle, is agitated by an energy, a current for example, it agitates. But. Likewise, the consciousness gets agitated by illusions. So illusion is something like an energy which acts on the electron. So illusion, as it acts on consciousness, as what energy acts on electrons, illusion acts on consciousness, gets agitated, and in this agitation we get to see what we see today through our 5 senses. We do not know what is there outside our 5 senses. Therefore, with all these things, and even time cannot be permanent. Time is moving. Time is nothing but illusion, says Einstein. In Einstein's own words, past, the present and the future are nothing but stubbornly persistent illusion. They are all illusions. If a moving time cannot be there, because once it moves, it is not truth. It is impermanent, not fixed. It is not permanent. Anything which is impermanent is untruth, and an untruth cannot be a Paramatma, or an untruth cannot be a reality. For reality to be there, everything has to be true, bliss, permanent, all-pervading and omnipotent, omniscient, whatever it is. If you see how the illusion works, for example, I will give you in mathematics, if I say, kindly watch this, in mathematics I know if 1 plus 1, I will put 2. So here I have a definite number, I don't have an infinite number, I have a finite number 2, I know the answer, and I work only with practicality. I don't work with infinite numbers because infinite numbers are meaningless. You go and check any mathematics a book or what the sayings of any mathematic genius. Infinite is a number which is illusory. You cannot work with infinite numbers. There's nothing called infinite numbers. It will be adding on. See, if you take 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, I am definite of this number 2. This is a finite number. But I give you a tricky question. I say, okay, let this one be there. Then you add half of this. You put 2 halves. Yeah, again finite numbers I put. Then I get 2. Very clear. Finite number answer, 1 apple plus 1 apple I buy, I have 2 apples. And 1 apple I buy, and from my friend I get a half piece, and other friend I get half piece, okay, 2 it comes to 2. But then I say, with 1, you add half, then in this half of this half, which is 1/4. Then I tell you half of the previous number, which is 1/8. Then I tell you half of 1/8, that is half of the previous half. So this is 1/16. Now, if you go on like this portion will never end. 1/16, 1/32, 1/64, 1/128, 1/256, 1/512, 1/1024, it will keep on going. So it becomes infinite here. You cannot actually come to an end, and you cannot work with these numbers practically. I want 1 plus 1, 2. I want finite numbers. So what is this? This is a type of an illusion only. That's why I want finite numbers. So illusion creates a myth. Illusion makes us to come into the world of reality. As you see a movie and you see everything is real for the 2.5 hours. Then after that, the actors would have gone, the theatre would be empty. We know what has happened there is unreal, but still on that present moment, everything appears to be real. People cry, people rejoice, people are happy. Just something on a screen. So these things are illusionary. If I am going to say 1 plus, it goes on. See, there are various ways. Still, mathematically, we do not know. So if I say the sum of private numbers is always an even integer, an even number. The primary numbers, if you take 7 and you take 11, they are primary numbers, but when you add them, they become an even integer, 18. But there is no mathematical proof, a scientific proof for that, except I keep on trying millions and millions and millions, and then I come to a conclusion that these primate numbers, adding up 2 primate numbers, will give me an even integer. There is no scientific proof. There is no scientific proof in all this mathematics as you get in mechanics. We do not know the function, and we do not know the function at the quantum level. As I already explained to you, that in the classical mechanics, I know if I put an iron ball down there, I know that I can calculate it will stop after a movement depending on the force, my strength, and the surface of the earth, the friction, the heat it generates, and then it will come to a stop. I know it stops because it interacts with a lot of other things on the surface. But in a quantum field, if the atoms hit each other, they don't come to a stop. They keep on hitting, otherwise the world will stop. So in quantum mechanics is totally different. The quantum world is totally different from the classical mechanics. So what you have probably in the classical mechanics, which we are experiencing, we can't see an atom. What we are experiencing in the classical physics is an illusionary physics. What is there in the quantum physics, in the atomic, in the small atom physics, in the atoms, is reality. Because there if the atoms hit against each other, keep on hitting, they don't come to a stop. They are permanent. That is why we are saying that at the atomic level, we are all joined together. There is no separation. There is no dvaita there. How the atom, my cell, how it behaves, even if it is cultured, taken up from a body, after 30 minutes in a lab, both have the same electric current. So at the quantum level is reality, and at the reality we are all united. There is no difference. There is no mountains and valleys and president and peon and all these cultures and all these emotions. There is nothing there. That is the stage of consciousness. That is Paramatma. So then how it came? By Maya. That is what I quoted. Uddhava Gita, chapter 5, verse 3. Vidya, avidya, mamatanu, vidhi, Uddhava, sharirinam, moksha bandhu kari, mayaya me nirmite adye, moksha bandhukari adye mayaya me nirmite. So vidya and avidya, knowledge and ignorance, then moksha, liberation and attachment, moksha bandhu, all these acts carry what? Adye, right from the initial stages itself, pre-inflationary period itself, adye comes through my mama tanu, comes through my manifestation. Know that vidhi, Uddhava, sharirinam, that is of the shariras, plural. So, of the shariras, whatever you say, the knowledge, the ignorance, one man will have knowledgeable, one man is highly knowledgeable, the other is ignorant, all this liberation, moksha, attachment, mama tanu, my manifestations, different rupas, different forms. And I have made nirbhite, I have established these things through Maya, by Maya. So Bhagavan very clearly says, again in chapter 1 verse 7, Bhagavan says, Yed idam manasa vacha chakshurbyam or karmana shravanadibihi nashwaram grihyamanam maya manomayam sarve, all this maya manomayam universe is complete of the mind. Manaha manomayam becomes manaha mayam of the mind. These are all the maya of the mind. What? All these things, manasa, vacha, chakshurbyam, these two eyes, chakshurbyam, dvivachanam, that's why they put dhyam. Shravanadibihi, by hearing. Karmana, whatever you want, you add, go on adding. But Bhagavan says, these nashwaram, what is perishable, these are all perishable. Nashwaram, grihyamanam. The grihyamanam, or the whatever it has been grasped, these perishable items. All these things, cha is only this thing they add as a conjunction. All these things, maya manomayam. Everything is maya of the mind, Bhagavan says. Bhagavan explains to Uddhava in chapter 1 and 7. You can read Uddhava Gita also. It's called Hamsa Gita also. Therefore, our ancient sages knew this very well. They say everything is illusionary. But within illusion, you have the law of karma applying. I am not saying no, but it is not real. The impact, I have written in my book, The Cosmic Code is Illusion. The next section, the next lecture, I will show it to you. That the impact of God on us, on our time, when compared to the vastness of the cosmic time, is minuscule. I have written, it's my words, I have shown in my book, Cosmic Code is Illusion, not fermions and bosons. Because the impact of God, what He wants to bless you, or He wants to curse you, or He wants inside this world, in our timeline, when compared to the vastness of the universal time, our timeline is what, 90 years or 100 years, okay, 100 years. 100 years is zero when compared to the cosmic time, which has started about 13.80, 0.72 plus or minus 13.80 billion light years, traveling at the speed of 300,000 kilometers per second into 60, into 24, into 365.25, 1,372 crore in Indian mathematics. Light years. That you have to put all the zeros after that. I mean, unimaginable. Your 100 is simply 100. Is minuscule. The impact of God. That means, as per our Vedic Shastra, you will have the Punarapi Maranam and Punarapi Jananam, and you are responsible for it. For all your, no free lunch. For all your karmas, karma phalan is there, because as the universe goes on expanding and you will have to live several trillions of years, you go on, enter one body of the other, vasamsi jirnani yatha vihaya, like that. Enter, just like a man throws out his garments, enter in different forms, stone, another as a gas in some other universe. You enter everywhere, unless you reach the divine light. When the thoughts are fused, just like the laser, it fuses the photons and comes as a straight line to have the highest point of energy. When you fuse your thoughts and lace your thoughts on a single straight line, you will go into the I thought, and finally the I thought will get dissolved and everything will be I only. There is no difference, there is no duality. Everything will be I. Vasudhaiva Kudumbam, everyone is equal. You will be on a field where you cannot differentiate between you, me, he, she, they, them, universe, values, universes, physics, chemistry, nothing. Everything will be the same field. That is what the reality is, which is permanent. Okay, my dear friends, I shall carry more of this in my part 5, and till such time, Bhuya Tavat Shubhamangalam Hari Om. Thank you.